The movie starts by showing Aryang, a skilled sword dancer. One stormy night, she accidentally comes across a meeting between two important gangs in Hong Kong. One's her dad's gang, and the other's their rival known for being rude. Aryang sneaks in unnoticed until the boss of the rival gang, who's famously stuck up, challenges her to a sword dance. She agrees, but in the middle of her performance, someone from the rival gang throws a glass at her, making her bleed. They all laugh, but Aryang doesn't stop dancing. She fights back by stabbing the glass thrower's hand with her sword. Things get heated, and her dad steps in to end the fight. Later, while the boss of the arrogant gang is shaving, Aryang sneaks in and takes him out. This leads to a new leader in the gang, Kuk Chong, who's strong and strict. Knowing his daughter's in danger, Aryang's dad contacts a gang in South Korea to protect her. But Aryang decides to go to South Korea herself, not to escape, but to find her mom who her dad left behind years ago. It won't be easy for Aryang to head to South Korea, where danger lurks. Her mom's location is a mystery, and she'll have to navigate the dangerous gang world to find her. But Aryang's dead set on reuniting with her mother, even if she has to risk her own life. By luck, the Korean gang needed someone to meet a new client at the airport. They got Ki Chol, an experienced gang member, to lead the mission, along with Gong Chi and Do-mi as his teammates. They only knew the client's name, Aryang. When they got to the airport, they were surprised to see Aryang waiting already. During a ride to town, Aryang stayed quiet and distant, clearly not someone to mess with. Ki Chol had guessed she might be a wealthy businessman's privileged daughter, but her attitude proved him wrong fast. At the Korean Mafia's headquarters, Ki Chol took Aryang to the boss to report the successful pickup. But Aryang didn't seem to care about gang rules. She cut Ki Chol off and even interrupted the boss. Her goal was clear: find her mother. Now Ki Chol and his team had to help Aryang in her search. After getting Aryang from the airport, Ki Chol and his crew took her to an inn they planned to use as a base to hide from other gangs. But the language barrier made things hard, and tensions grew. To show they're tough, Do-mi and Gong Chi started a fake fight in front of Aryang. But it escalated, and real punches started flying. Aryang, who had been observing from a distance, showed off her impressive fighting skills and joined the brawl. Ki Chol, who had been watching too, found Aryang's abilities interesting and decided to join as well. After the fight, they realized they needed a way to understand each other better. Ki Chol got a translator named Yoni, who could speak Mandarin and Korean, to help them communicate. With Yoni's help, the group could work together and plan what to do next. Aryang is still determined to find her mother in South Korea, and Ki Chol is in charge of protecting her. Meanwhile, Yoni struggles as a cook and faces difficulties from the three controlling mafia groups in the area. But Aryang is bold and sure of herself, even casually taking Ki Chol's seat and not underestimating the other mafia members, Do-mi and Gong Chi. One day, another mafia gang shows up for Aryang, and Ki Chol and Gong Chi are in the bathroom. Even though they're outnumbered, Aryang stands her ground and defeats the men easily. Ki Chol and Gong Chi aren't convinced about Aryang's skills and her story. They think Do-mi was just talking nonsense due to being drunk. After a scuffle, they tell the gang leader, who's also led by Ki Chol. This news sparks a fight inside the gang, with some of Ki Chol's own men opposing him. As tensions get worse, Ki Chol realizes he didn't understand Aryang and her abilities. He starts feeling proud and uneasy around her, knowing she might be crucial for his survival in this dangerous world. With Aryang on his side, Ki Chol has to figure out the dangerous maze of South Korea's criminal life and emerge victorious. Ki Chol gets an offer from another group to do a job, but he's unsure of their motives. He's surprised when he sees Aryang getting into their car. They're taken to their headquarters, where Ki Chol finds Do-mi and Gong Chi beaten. Ki Chol thinks they're provoking him on purpose, but Aryang helps him feel more self-assured. In a meeting, Ki Chol is praised for his actions, and his status goes up a lot, but he stays cocky and flirts with Aryang, even though she's proven herself in the field. On the flip side, Do-mi and Gong Chi get the job of cooking for everyone. The next day, They join an urgent meeting to handle the trouble caused by Ki-cheol's opponents. Ki-cheol is praised as a hero, and his leadership gets even stronger. But Ar-young's skills can't be ignored. She earns the respect of Yeon-hee, who used to mistreat her, and even Ki-cheol has to admit her talents. As the story goes on, we meet Kuk-chong, Ar-young's dad's biggest enemy. He wants revenge and hires 3 skilled assassins to find and kill Ar-young in South Korea. The tension ramps up when the assassins find Ar-young in an entertainment area. Ar-young, unaware of the danger, feels that something's off and figures out the assassins are around. Things get worse as the assassins show their true plans and ask Ki-cheol for help, thinking he has more firepower. Ki-cheol was meant to protect Ar-young, but now faces a tough choice. He picks standing by Ar-young and refuses to betray her to the assassins. But danger isn't over. Trying to leave the entertainment area, one assassin shoots Ar-young in the shoulder. They have to go to a nearby base for medical help. With Ar-young hurt and everyone alert, Yeon-hee, who's also a cook, hurries to Ar-young with medicine. Their relief is short because Yeon-hee warns of a spy car coming to the base. The group splits up. Ki-cheol with Ar-young and Yeon-hee with Do-mi and Gong-chi. They have to get through the city while being chased by the assassins. The chase heats up and Ar-young takes control, using her skills to escape and fight the assassins. Ki-cheol is amazed by her courage and realizes she's more capable than he thought. They face obstacles, even climbing lots of stairs, but eventually get away. But the danger's not gone. Kuk-chong's revenge plan is still on. After that, Ki-cheol invites Ar-young to his parents' place. She's polite but feels uneasy around the teasing folks there. When Ki-cheol leaves briefly, Ar-young shows her true fierce side, proving she's no pushover. While Ar-young's dad, Tae-lung, meets Kuk-chong secretly about an old issue. They don't know it's their last meeting, as Kuk-chong wants to start a war by killing Tae-lung. This kicks off a dangerous fight involving Ar-young and Korean gangs. In the morning, Ki-cheol's mom gives him a necklace for Ar-young. She respects his family, so the necklace is meant for her. But Ki-cheol's not sure if Ar-young will accept, and Ki-cheol's dad keeps pushing him to get closer to Ar-young. Soon after, Ki-cheol and Ar-young went back to the city center. Ar-young talked about her wish to find her mom. While looking, they spotted a strange car with 3 hired assassins sent by Kuk-chong to kill Ar-young. Luckily, a motorbike appeared, and Ar-young surprised the assassins with an attack. She took down the last remaining assassin in an intense fight, with Ki-cheol and his pals watching. This victory made them respect Ar-young even more. But bad news came. Ar-young's dad got seriously sick due to Kuk-chong's attack. She felt a mix of sadness, revenge, and emptiness. She chose to go back to her hometown to be with her dad, leaving Ki-cheol and his friends behind. In her hometown, Ar-young was set on getting back at Kuk-chong for what he did to her dad. Her emotions were high, and seeing her dad suffering in bed made her want revenge more. On Kuk-chong's son's wedding day, everyone was celebrating, but Ar-young had a plan to finish off Kuk-chong. She disguised as a bride and sneaked into the wedding unnoticed. She got to Kuk-chong and waited for the perfect moment to strike. When the ceremony moved forward, Ar-young saw her chance and acted fast. She started taking out Kuk-chong's men one by one, using her martial arts skills to paralyze them quickly. Her goal was to finish Kuk-chong and end the feud that had hurt her family for so long. Ki-cheol joined too, trying to help Ar-young. But his involvement made things more complicated, messing up Ar-young's plan. But Ar-young stayed focused, using all her power and skills to defeat Kuk-chong. In just moments, Ar-young succeeded. Kuk-chong was down and the feud was over. Kuk-chong was gone, while Ki-cheol survived the chaos. Now, Ar-young was a respected leader in her dad's gang. She'd shown her strength and skill to all who doubted her. She had respect in Hong Kong and all over Korea. But despite her success, she knew she had a gentle side too, willing to let someone else take the lead, and that someone was Ki-cheol. Still, Ki-cheol was unsure about starting a relationship with Ar-young. He knew it could lead to trouble. To make things clear, Ar-young set up an ambush with her gang friends. This made Ki Chol confront his fears and feelings. In the end, Ki Chol figured out he loved Young and agreed to marry her. Their wedding was huge, with the Hong Kong and Korean mafia there, showing they supported the couple. With Ki Chol next to her, Young finally found what was missing in her life. Over time, Young and Ki Chol led the gang side by side. Their marriage made their teamwork stronger. Others respected them and their enemies were scared. But for each other, they were all about love and help. Their life was full of happiness and success. It showed how strong they were and how much they loved each other. Young showed that even in the mostly male world of crime, a woman could rise to the top with bravery and determination and find love on the journey. The moral of the story is marrying your martial arts partner is the key to gangster success and happily ever after.